You actually made the babe drone?
Oh, Saizo, I love you so much.
Yes. Do you recall my first operation as Mimi, when Saizo proposed a certain alternate form for my recon drone?
Yeah, I remember.
Ever since then, I've been working on this plan to engineer a second body for myself.
Why?
Because of the Covenant, I anticipated that continuing to travel unguarded with a Covenant at stake would pose significant risk. To mitigate that risk, I had the idea to create another body. A familiar form with simplified functions. And above all, one I could pilot remotely.
Without telling me?
Without telling you.
Come on, guys. Let's focus on the fact that Fig's safe. Okay?
I so want Ringo to throw her body at Mimi.
Hey Fig, your Covenant seemed to sap away Zenon's power. What happened?
I knew you'd be up against a powerful foe. With the worst case scenario in mind, I decided I'd come up with a fallback plan.
Also, we still didn't get to fight the stupid Mothman. All we had to do, all Ash did all that.
All on your own?
Zenon was using the Covenants to amplify his already considerable combat abilities. He'd focused all their power to that singular function.
Yeah, I think Victor said something like that too.
Right. And that connection, between his own latent strength and the Covenant's maximizing his potential, that was the real source of his power.
I don't think so. It's literally just these four. Although it would have been neat if she backed us up like Nana did.
With that in mind, I concocted a virus with the sole purpose of severing that link, and implanted it into the Yellow Covenant.
What happened to the purple one?
Both were then transferred into the decoy body, which I built using components from my actual form.
And when he took the Covenant from you, that was your perfect chance to activate it.
There was no way to prove it would work. I couldn't guarantee the virus would even affect him, so I'd only intended it as a last resort.
Wow. I mean, seriously, Fig, that's downright devious. Never would have thought you had it in you.
Well, I couldn't risk losing you and everyone else after all. Besides which, it wasn't through my efforts alone. I'd never have come up with it without your combat data from the last fight with Zenon.
I don't want modesty, lady. I want an explanation. How'd you beat the system? I want cheat codes too. Let me in on this.
Also, is this really the place to be having this whole conversation?
Some answers would be great, but we need a plan fast. Iron Mask's got the Yellow Covenant now. That means he has all of them, doesn't it? I don't know if we've got time to waste here.
That's not a problem, Arrow. Iron Mask only has 4 Covenants, including the Yellow. The situation is still dire. But Iron Mask has also lost Zenon. That has to be a significant blow to his ambitions. We're not out of the fight yet.
But then, where's the last Covenant?
I've already identified the bearer of the final Covenant.
How?
I managed to extract that information from Mangetsu's smartphone. But before we discuss that further, let's all get back to safety.
Better not be Ash.
You okay?
Save. That was a cool fight, though. Right, on to more plot. Yeah, meal. Well.
Fig!
Welcome back, everyone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
Indeed, mealtime. Where's Saizo?
Hey, where's Saizo?
Right, asking the important questions.
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Ringo, that would be insensitive.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
Yeah, well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
You really trust him, huh?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
Pizza.
More human, huh? All right.
Ringo, where are you taking Mimi?
We're gonna go do something human.
What?
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team will be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it. You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I've finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
That was like the longest cheeky kiss ever.
All right. Time to kick things up a notch.
Now you're my accomplice.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Saizo won't be leaving after all.
Come on. You make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
Well, aren't you?
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
She is so gonna die, isn't she? By the end of the game. Oh, it's gonna be depressing.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call?
Who is it from?
Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
Hey Saizo, we totally were just, you know, spying on you. I mean, we're here.
Welcome.
Hey, our Melody. If you had a pet dog, if you were to have a pet dog, how many would you want?
What is it?
I don't want a dog.
Right.
Same here. Basically, by as is, so I wouldn't have the time nor the energy. Just a hypothetical? Don't think too hard
True.
about it. Well, in that case, I suppose 2 would be nice.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 too. That way, if I'm ever out on a mission, at least they'll have each other. So why the sudden question? Are you planning surprising us with the dog back at the safe house or something?
Nope.
I just feel like part of me is like Ringo is gonna say, "Yep, both me and Fig are the dogs."
Actually,
I picked this up in a psychology book when we were exploring. Thought I might find a way to help you two get along.
Arrow.
You just went along with it, whatever I said, didn't you?
What?
Why did I do that, for crying out loud? Had I known that's why Ringo was asking, I would have given it more
I
thought.
get it.
I see. So since you both gave the same answer, I guess. They are kind of similar. I wouldn't say they get along. You two.
That's not it.
Ringo?
Ask us another
Sure.
question. Okay. Decide to build a house. What color do you make the roof?
Humility.
And so let's say on 3.
True.
I agree, Ringo. You do the countdown. 1, 2.
Come on.
You're not even going to answer.
Can we talk?
Look, Ringo. You may not understand this because you're still new to this whole being human thing. It's not so simple that you can figure us out with just a few flips through a book. I can't speak for our protein-packed Neanderthal over here.
What?
You're talking about me. Oh, look at that. He's self-aware.
Got this.
Aware enough to end the fight with the Phantom Society right now.
You guys.
It's enough for you two. Flash a comp here and, well, I'm sure I don't have to tell you. Well, that was a bust. If anything, I think I might have made things worse. We need like a couple more points.
Welcome.
So then Ringo can get another level up.
Arrow.
Say, Arrow, how would you feel about starting a comedy duo?
What?
What the? Where did that come from?
Why?
A comedy duo?
Well.
Yeah, remember that sketch comedy book you picked up a while back? I'd be thinking I'd reworking my inner comedian.
Nice.
Your inner comedian, huh? Okay, sounds like fun. I'm on board. Let's see what we got, Arrow. Seriously? I'm guessing that's a no. Alright, I get it. Doesn't really seem like your thing anyway.
Wait a minute.
I mean, Arrow just has to be the straight man, right? Wait, okay. Just once, though. Looks like we got him. Attaboy, Arrow. Alright, let's get to it.
Arrow.
Wait. So, Arrow, if you're going to become a devil summoner, pulling demons out of thin air is the coolest. I play the summoner, so how about you play the demon? Act as if I just summoned you.
Huh?
Wait, what? Did we start already? Okay, which demon? Doesn't matter, just pick whatever comes to mind. Alright.
Let's see some action.
On my side, demon, I summoned
Hello.
thee. Hi.
What?
How the hell kind of demon is that? A doppelganger.
Seriously?
Really thought big with that one, didn't you? Was that a bad choice?
Well.
Love it. Oh, come on, man. Sure, it's a demon, but doppelganger is practically a human. Don't try to take the easy way out here. Pick something a little more demon-like, yeah?
Get him down.
Let's try again. I'm sorry, demon. I summoned thee. Squeak, squeak. That's Inaba, right? You're here, Inaba. Aren't you? Yeah, that's right.
Seriously?
Oh, you kill me. Come on. It's more or less just a rabbit. I mean, I used the guy too, but that's not the point.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Okay, so not Inaba, but even more demon-like, right? What do you say, man? Get it right this time. I'm kind of good at
Want
this.
a piece of this?
I'm a side demon. There's somebody. Damn it. We didn't get our soul up.
Welcome. Welcome.
Oh, that was great. Okay, so obviously I won't go to the Axis to do Axis-y stuff.
Nothing beats good food.
You love this stuff, right, Wingo? Yeah, I got an eye for this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's hurry up and dig in.
Pizza's so amazing. Even the tomato sauce alone is fantastic. Pizza Marinara is one of the classics with a recipe that simple. It's easy to tell if the chef knows what he's doing. Local legend suggests our chef made this pizza as a last-ditch effort to save his restaurant, which was close to bankruptcy. Sounds like the place is being through a lot. Knowing that makes the pizza taste feel a little more special too.
Well, at least that.
I mean, theoretically it won't hurt, but I'm bad at, you know, stuff. Okay, subway line 2. Hopefully this guy ends up going to subway line 2 as well, and then we can like just do all them. That would be nice. Also, before I forget, let me go and buy some of the regen stuff.
Welcome to De La Mancha. Well, this takes a bunch. 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 If
Yep.
I'd love to see you again.
It would be nice if... Once again, if you got a fast enough PC with the loading screens weren't that big of a deal, this wouldn't be much of an issue, but I feel like a lot of these worlds could have benefited from being one bigger area.
How's your
Ooh,
comp today?
Sorry, hiccuping. Ooh. Fizz Pierce. Fizz Pierce. Golden Gun. Piercer. Yes. Duplicator. Yes. Okay, I mean, Fizz Pierce is just too... it's just too much not to. Oh! It's just resist, not necessarily null, but that's the null, so that is big.
Won't this be thanks? Won't this be thanks? Won't this be thanks? Won't this be thanks?
Oh no, I think we've lost the... whatever it is, what we need for this. Oh, we have enough for another one for someone else to get a extra mystique slot.
Will this be thanks?
Yeah. Give it to Melody.
Will this thanks?
I still don't know. I'll do this because I feel like she is most likely to get ruin stuff.
Need anything else? Don't break it, okay?
As such, I'm going to go and... Well, we could put the fire one on her finally.
Let's get it done.
We have a lot of those. We really should sell some of them. Didn't mean to talk to you again. You need to talk to someone here.
Hey. You.
Oh, so. You'll have to shout that Saki's been talking to. You sound like to be a hell of a summoner after all she said you could do. Sounds like you'd be an ace in the hole. Looking for Rose, right? Yeah, you should. I was shocked when I found out too. Rose and Saki are sisters. They used to be a duo together in the summoner faction. I worked with them a couple of times myself. Still can't believe she turned traitor, but when I ran into Rose for a totally different job, she nearly killed me. Then again, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Summoners getting addicted to the powers, nothing new, happens all the time. Maybe the two sisters didn't even get along that well. Maybe it was all just assumption on my part. There's no way to tell what she was really thinking. She and Saki seem close though, so this is going to be hard on her, but we just can't let her go. Someone's got to close the book on this story. Got me rambling. I guess you were looking for info on Rose's whereabouts and ran into the upper area of the abandoned central. Like, damn it! I was really hoping it was like the second line. The what's it called line.
It's great to see you. Well, that thank you.
Might as well get them.
Appreciate your patronage.
I want to do the quest stuff, but at the same time I'm like, meh. I think what I'll do is I'll just check up the demons and then try and do the two bosses for the thing. Because, you know, I can explain stuff well.
Wow, pretty good. Thanks. All wrapped up.
Could get Flame Crystal. If we could get a Ruin Crystal of sorts, then I actually would get that. Oh, actually, what are these? Not worthwhile. I mean, it's not worth the slot.
A great power may grace our
Compendium,
stage.
register.
You wish to register?
Oh no, that's not.
Which strikes your fancy? Now, make your choice.
Once again, quick look. Not seeing anyone new. Close to Titania. Close to Doppelganger. Orpheus. Ooh. You're a nice force guy. But really, I don't think there's much... I don't think there's much we could do until another level or two. Oh, hell yeah. Although, I kind of would just want Doppelganger. I mean, look, oh my gosh, she would be awesome. I want Doppelganger. Yeah, we're getting closer to the heavies and whatnot now. Who was it? Was it Titania that had? Yeah. I so want Titania.
Today, a
Special
new
fusion,
demon may join our
not
cast.
worthwhile.
Ah, magnificent.
I think he might be one of the
Witness the vestiges of life.
the free ones. Yeah. Oops.
This demon.
Also, curious. So we're missing one there. One there. We didn't get any of these guys.
This demon.
Once I realized we could
This demon.
see what they are. Ah, the
This demon.
Jack Frost. Or the Melon Frost and whatnot.
This demon. This demon.
Yeah, we did miss a few. And then, as we go up...
This demon.
Is it 3 arms? Well, I don't know. Very confusing. Metatron, person, Satan, bird thing. There's Vishnu. So who's that other one then? Chicken lady. Mott. Oh, Zeus. Obun. Oh, that is definitely Black Frost. Or Giant Black Frost. Giant Frost. Mara. I don't know who that is. Bao. Vampire guy. I know I'm technically spoiling demons, but at the same time, it's like, you're all 50? I really like that demon.
Until next time.
I think he's the boss for Arrow or someone. Anyways, back to that story thing. Where are we? Or Ringo, I should say. Sorry, about the noises. Get him a drink.
I'm here.
That's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
Yes, technically.
Technically. Wait, is it fixed or not?
I'll get to that, but I need to explain things in order. First, about the data I recovered. There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
Because the location is convenient.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Keep going, Fig.
Right. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Oh.
Huh? Me?
Wait, didn't we watch that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
I'm okay with Aodyne.
Let's hear what Fig has to say.
I mean,
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided. And by none other than Iron Mask. Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant, his assistant, who held the Blue, and you, Arrow. You were there as well, but Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken. Mangetsu knew that it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant, too. So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice. The first was the duplication of a covenant. The second was the transfer of a covenant. And the third was the sealing of a covenant. Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy, or to be even more precise, a dummy. After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can take a covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? You basically died for nothing then.
If you treat your will, or rather, your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory.
right, time to lose an arm.
However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to learn it in just a day or two.
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, he tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself, too. And not only that, I'd never have been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end then. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend. And that's why Mangetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Zenin was only carrying the dummy Mangetsu created all that time ago. That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant to Iron Mask.
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a covenant to begin with.
But wait, I can't have a covenant inside me. If I did, Fig or Zenin would have seen it.
This seal?
That's where the third branch of Mangetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a covenant.
Sealing?
After the covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mangetsu sealed it.
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with covenants.
That's our fault for making assumptions about them when we really didn't understand anything yet. This is the life's work of a true expert. We should be thankful someone put in the time and effort so we don't have to.
Right. It just so happens that when a covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other covenants either, huh? But how does that relate to memory loss?
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from the sealing. It seems this coincided with Mangetsu's goal to hide the covenant. Mangetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well.
I'm guessing that's the staircase we can't go down to yet in his thing.
But unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
Oh.
So some things are impossible even for Ion.
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
But we can't just give up. Right, Fig?
Right.
So, here's the thing. Would the game have technically have been better if we had just left Arrow to die. Then the sealed covenant might have just stayed sealed and been left unclaimed or vanished or whatever, and then Iron Mask wouldn't have been able to get all 5 covenants. I mean, it's one of those things that, well, he can't do the end of the world if he only has 4 covenants. He needed the 5. And if the 5th went with Arrow...
If we could observe Mangetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need. That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
Ah, so that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
Operate?
So, how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap. We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix. But there was no way across, no matter where I looked. I bet that's where we find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant. Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
So, what are the risks?
Building a temporary bridge is an untested measure. It is currently unclear what potential effects this could have on Arrow's mind. And of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
Great, so it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
What? Why are these the only 2 choices I have? But honestly, why do we need to break the seal? Because breaking the seal will only make Arrow a target.
We'll keep it as is. With things as they are, it'd be better for us to keep the Covenant hidden. But, having said that, this is about you, Arrow. So I think you should be the one to decide.
Could I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
I really should have given the points to Arrow, but...
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
Ringo?
The veteran of the comp you previously received has been completed. Ringo, in order to prevent further obstruction and the collection efforts, I request you slay the target demon. Ooh. Babel shard.
Let me explain.
It is the last target of the comp's previous owner, Pazuzu the Vile. And determined as the source of all the interference. According to legend, Pazuzu possesses the most malevolent nature and resides over the southern eastern wind. Legend also claims that he is a demon lord who kills humans via possession, by which he drives his victim mad to the point of suicide. Though his intentions are known, there are no questions that he has inferred without. There's no question that he's inferred without objectives. Based on the data received from Akira's comp, we determined that Pazuzu can be found in Tower C of the Towers. Location for data Tower C is found in the comp's memory. Should prove useful. Ooh. Best to return to its rightful owner. No doubt you feel it as well. We're getting closer to accomplishing our mission. Wise to take care of this matter. It'd be wise to take care of this matter and any other unfinished business sooner rather than later. Well, that is ominous. That is like... what is it? End game flag.
Welcome.
Or point of no return flag, I should say.
Saizo.
Wow, this is a different view. Hey, Saizo. I'm glad things worked out between you and Ash. Thanks, Alan. Thanks to you too, Ringo. Still got a lot of work to do, but I'd have to say at least I earned myself a drink. I've really been rooting for you two since the beginning, huh?
Right.
Yeah, I guess so. I want to make sure they get a chance to connect. Sounds like that's coming from what happened with Kayokura person. Probably, yeah. We're past the point of talking anything out. But Saizo and Ash, they still have a chance. You didn't even give her a chance. Who believed in the Phantom Society? Oh wait, no, that's the guy. I was thinking of the girl person from the quest. Right. That's why he was with them, and that's why he had to fight. But Ash's guilt was the only thing that pushed her that far. Driven by faith or driven by guilt. Both of them just won what they thought was best. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best for the world or best for who they cared about? I guess that's where all this conflict comes from. Everyone's got different ideas of what's best for everyone. Man, this is complicated. They won't fight for their beliefs, that's all. I mean, it's so illogical. There's so much I still don't get, but I keep end up with more questions than answers. You guys are turning my brain into a sea urchin.
What?
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Don't worry, I'm fine with it. Means for now, I'm about as illogical as the rest of you. The same things can only be recognized by thinking that way. And some things can only...
Huh?
Hey!
Like what? For example, I could tell you and Ash understand each other better now. You both want what's best, but now that means the same thing for both of you. Oh hey! Oh hey! Got that right.
Welcome. Welcome.
Well, that all triggered nicely. I'm worried we are